Hey beer fans, my name's Steve Jaguar. This is a BeerNative series of reviews. This is the first time I've gone with a theme, and I'm going to be calling it 7 Days of Siren. I've got 7 beers that I ordered directly from Siren Brewery. That's not true. I got one from Honest Brew, I think, because I needed to get 7, and a lot of them came from recommendations from friends who are big fans of Siren. Siren is a brewery that is in Wokingham, which if you don't live in England, and maybe even if you do, you might not have any idea where that is. So think Reading or think Heathrow Airport. Actually, if you're international, if you flew into Heathrow Airport, you could probably get a taxi or an Uber and get to Siren and pay a visit. So it's down there, just kind of west of London. They've got an awesome tap room that you should visit if you can. And they've just got a great series of beers. They were founded back in 2013 by a guy who couldn't resist the siren song of starting a brewery. I think there's multiple meanings in the why it's called Siren. One, I think it was written that he thought it kind of the way the voices blended of the siren, the mythology, to lure sailors to their doom, actually. That's not necessarily a good part of that analogy. He liked the idea of blending ingredients to lure you forward. And actually, take a look at their logo. You see there's a little hook at the end of the S. Like a lure, you see? It's like an onion. There's many layers. Okay. Well, these are the beers that I'm going to be reviewing over the week. Here's a quick photo of them. That's gone. There you go. You can pause and you can look and try and figure it out. But best way is to subscribe. And you'll be alerted every day when I release a new Siren beer review. I hope they're great because everyone's been telling me to do this, so let's get cracking. The first one I'm going to be starting with makes sense. It is Siren's session beer called Lumina, and take a look at it here in the beer can. I'm loving the beer can. Chewy, love the beer can? Yeah, he loves the beer can. The way I got the Session IPA was they had this stargazing event, and I am a huge... what do you call it? Starophile, moonologist? I don't know. I have a telescope and I like looking at things in the stars. And they held an event and I couldn't resist because I'm a sucker for marketing, right? So let's get it out of the fridge and let's take a look at it. And I've got a whole bunch. What they sent you for the stargazing event, some of the cool kit you got was, well, you got some coasters, you got some stickers, and you got this kind of nifty, great for kids and me. What do they call it? A planisphere. You just look north and you rotate and it should map to the stars you're looking at and you can identify stars. Can't beat that. What else was cool was that I got a glass. Everyone loves cool new glassware. I'll put a close-up of that up there. Nice, right? All right. What's cool about Siren is that if you just read their, I don't want to call it manifesto. That's not a good word that is ever associated with good things, really. But they specifically call out the fact that every beer has a story and they like each story to be told via the art on the can. If you check out the beer can real quick, again, yeah, this beautiful art. And everything about this brewery, it's all coming together for me because they love art, they love beer, they love unique ingredients. They try to make their flagship range, I believe the way they worded it was approachable for new people who are new to craft beer, but good enough that craft beer enthusiasts would keep coming back. That is a tough, let's say, mantra that they're trying to achieve. So let's crack this open. Wow, it smells a bit like guava. A bit of mango and tangerine right out of the can. Wow, geez, that's really good. And again, if you always wonder, why do I go with the can first? Because we drink. This is a session. People drink beers out of cans on picnics and at the beach. It's good to know what it's like out of the can. The percentage on this is 4.2%. It's a session. Oh, I should mention the hops are Hallertau, Blanc, Azacca, Ekuanot, Chinook, and Mosaic. I blanked there for a second. And I actually just looked that up because I realized I hadn't done my homework on the hops. After I smelled it out of the can, and I'm pretty happy that I did because actually what I smelled out of the can matches up nicely with the hops. So well done. The malts are interesting. There's just Dextrin, malted oats, Maris Otter, which I always associate with potatoes. Yeah, so well, let's dump it into the can and let's see. I'm not going to throw it right up to the camera. Let's get a little bit of head on it. Ah, oh, look at that. Beautiful thing, right? And there is a really light haze. The way it's described on the can is a nice tropical nose with a very light citrus. So, okay, and it's a session. It was light out of the can, even though it had a really full aromatic nose to it. That's not bad. I think people get used to drinking some of the double IPAs and triple IPAs, and some of these ones are the really heavy New England IPAs that are these real bombs, right? And they are full of flavor and they're amazing. But you cannot drink them. Well, you can drink them all day. You'd be in some pretty rough shape. But this is good. This is light. It tastes very light. It smells emphatic. You catch all those things. You get even more of like the maybe even a bit of melon on there. But it's mango for sure. But I guess that's the Azacca. And yeah, it's got a real bold hit coming out of there. But when you drink it, it's got a real quick, soft mouthfeel, and it is light. It's just light citrus. A lot of that tropical notes go away in the flavor, and you just get light citrus, which is exactly kind of what they described. Right now behind me, it is a beautiful summer day, and this is perfect. Great. Well, I'm going to score it up now. Artwork, I might go as far, it's definitely a 4, but they're full-on announced commitment to artwork that's even on their website and advertised in the way they're all designed to tell a story. I don't know if I've ever given a 5 before. I'm going to stick with 4. I don't know. There's got to be a 5 out there that's going to blow my mind. Packaging, I'm just going to give it 3. Oh no, I'm going to go 4 because I got Planisphere. I got all sorts of cool stuff with it. What am I talking about? I got stickers as well. I didn't even mention that. 4 on packaging. That's an 8. And then I'm going to go with on uniqueness. Well, is it unique? A little bit, because there's clearly a lot of effort that's gone into what is a very common session IPA. Is it the best session IPA I've ever had? I'll deal with that on flavor. It's a bit unique. Maybe I'll go with a 4 again. Now we're at 12. Is it accurate? It's a session IPA. Yeah, of course it's accurate. I'm going to go 4s across. So now I'm at 16. So now the flavor. So do I think it's a great tasting, unbelievably awesome session IPA? It's super appropriate for right now. It's actually like 23 degrees in September in the UK, which is crazy. So it would be, yeah, I might throw an 8 at it. Best session ever? No. Is it a 7? No, it's better than a 7, actually, because I really quite like it. It suits me. I like the light citrus flavor. I like getting a big, bold nose. I'm going to go 4. It's kind of boring, but it's going to get a 24 out of 30, which is going to be a dead-on 4 out of 5 if I throw this on Untapped. Amazing. What a great start to the Siren series, 7 Days of Siren. And then tomorrow it's going to get a little more bold. I've got a grapefruit sour. I've got a really dark kind of little can of mayhem. It's going to be very cool. So this has been Siren's Lumina Session IPA. My name's Steve Jaguar. Please subscribe to catch all the different 7 Siren beers that I'll be doing all week. And if you like this beer or you want to recommend another theme for the show, or maybe another, or just your opinion on whether you think Lumina is good or bad or whatever, I love getting feedback. Please. Any other ways of contacting me are down in the show notes, but just leaving a comment would make me absolutely happy. Thanks for watching. Drink great beer.
Hey, you're still here. Amazing. Subscribe to the channel and you'll be alerted every time I release a new beer review or my different insights into what makes beer great. Thanks for watching.